Hello and welcome to Garam Goss, where the tea is always boiling. Today we are diving deep into the foundation of celebrity male privilege, tracing it back to Bollywood's biggest bombshell, Boni Kapoor and Sri Devi. Every scandalous step Boni took was forgiven, setting the stage for the Hardiks and Chahals of today. Boni Kapoor was married to Mona Shori for over a decade. In the early 90s, legendary Sri Devi was going through a personal crisis and needed a permanent base in Mumbai. Boni, being the protective producer that he is, convinced his wife to open their family home to Sri Devi, and Mona, showing incredible kindness, took care of her as a friend and as a guest. While Mona was busy offering comfort, Boni's deep seated affection blossomed into passion for Sri Devi. He confessed his love, all while she was staying under his marital roof. Boni got to pursue his new love without ever leaving the comfort of his existing home. This is the first step of privilege, placing the burden of hosting the other woman directly onto the unsuspecting wife. Even Boni's own mother tried to stop the scandalous relationship, but who was her target? The woman, not the man. Boni's mother, seeing the seriousness of his feelings, attempted a shocking intervention. She didn't confront Boni, instead, she asked Sri Devi to tie a Rakhi to Boni, ritually turning him into her brother. This action is a glaring example of the double standard. The mother's desperate attempt to uphold family honor was directly entirely at the woman, Sri Devi. The relationship progressed, and allegedly Boni and Sri Devi married secretly in 1996 in Shirdi. They only went public in 1997 because, as Boni himself admitted, Sri Devi becoming visibly pregnant. The marriage remained a secret until the baby bump forced their hand. Boni Kapoor, the man who chose to leave, faced zero career repercussions. He got his new wife, his new family. Mona, the wife who was betrayed, humiliated, had to pick up the pieces alone. All while, according to the reports from a neighbor at the time, Mona Shori's pain exploded into public view. She allegedly confronted Sridevi, calling her a bitch. This raw, painful outburst, if true, highlights the immense personal humiliation Mona endured. Mona was left with the responsibility of raising their children while the public narrative shifted to the great love story of Boni and Sridevi. And as always, the man gets his VIP pass and the beautiful new chapter, and the woman gets shame and the cleanup duty. This Boni Kapoor, Sri Devi, and Mona Shori saga serves as a classic, high profile example of how male privilege shields a man from moral judgment and consequence, even in cases of severe emotional betrayal, while placing the entire burden of shame and cleanup on the women, which still prevails in the normal society. Forward 20 years and tell me if you don't see the exact same film playing out. Hardik Pandya and Natasha Stankovic, the gold digger narrative. When the separation hit, Natasha Stankovic was immediately targeted and labeled a gold digger. The entire public went frenzy, centered on her greed, and blamed her for the failure. Hardik Pandya, however, faced silence. He was seen moving on openly with a new arm candy, Jasmine Walia, almost immediately. His new public life proved that he had moved on, yet the initial narrative about the Natasha's supposed flaws was never corrected. Online abuse, Hardik was already cementing his clean exit, perfectly illustrating the celebrity man's ultimate VIP pass. If the Hardik saga was an earthquake, the Chehal separation was a masterclass in silent sabotage and public humiliation, again aimed squarely at the wife. Dhanashri Verma, a successful dancer in her own right, was completely dragged through the mud. She faced vicious, baseless rumors of infidelity and intense character assassination. The trolls decided she must be the flighty one, the one who broke the Sanskari marriage. The whole thing came to a boil when Chahal himself posted a highly controversial and now deleted comment about the financially independent wives not being entitled to alimony. This wasn't just a general statement, it was a direct taunt or a dig at his estranged wife. This single move gave us a rare glimpse into the possible emotional hostility behind the separation. Chahal is also rumored to be dating RJ Mahavesh. Just like Hardik, Chahal moves on publicly, happily, and without any professional consequence. Dhanashri, on the other hand, had to release strong statements condemning the vicious trolling and is left with the lingering smell of slander. The public's initial anger on her has vanished, but the damages remain permanent. Forget the rumors the public peddled. Dhanashri, speaking openly, revealed a bombshell. She discovered that Yusvindra had been unfaithful within the very first year of their marriage. She admitted she caught him as early as the second month. Think about that pain, betrayal, right out the gate. This confession completely rewrites the cruel narrative that the public originally sold, where she was the one accused of being the disloyal partner. The truth is simple. Whether it's men from the 90s or the men of today, their image is Teflon coated, and the woman's is a punching bag. Hardik and Chahal are happily flaunting their new lives, while the women who were trolled are left to pick up the pieces, and not a single person has issued an official apology for that cruelty. जब तक ये डबल स्टैंडर्ड रहेगा ये कहानी चलती रहेगी. Thank you for watching. Bye.